Are you Muslim, sir?
He's a coward. Deal with me. I'm
here.
I'm here. You punk. No, bro. He's scared. No, you want to. He's scared. Abdullah.
All right. Any Muslim here who is able to contradict me when I say Islam.
You just want Islam every week. Islam. What happened to Christianity? We're never gonna touch you. Okay? Keep it to your
Why are you
He's
angry?
dirty virgin. He's a dirty careful. Why touch him? It's filthy, bro.
Why are you angry? I'm not angry. Why are you angry?
You're angry.
Why are you angry?
That's his
I'm
bunks.
talking about
He got bunks on
religion.
you.
You as a fellow human being
Guy
is my
big like
friend.
balloon, virgin. He
I
punch him.
just want to talk about the religion.
deflate
Don't
like
be angry. So, my dear friends,
Man, deflate. Man, like
the
you have a big
question
balloon in
is
his bunks.
simple,
Give me
but
joke,
you're
bro.
angry. Very angry.
Fasting so happy.
You're happy but angry. Not good. Not good. Your religion is making you be angry. Not good. All right. Which are you Muslim?
Challenge to be fair. Balance. He said Christianity. Oh, Islam. That's a balance challenge.
Which Muslim? Are you Muslim, sir?
He seems to be obsessed with
Christian. That's good. Lovely. Which? Are you Muslim, sir? Any Muslim, sir? Please come. Is that a Muslim? Please come in. All right, please come.
Yeah. What's up?
So Islam.
Challenge to be fair.
Yeah, sure.
Islam and Christianity.
Yeah, that's. He's trying to reveal you the exam questions. It isn't going to work. Please come. Please come.
That's why I leave Christianity because Christianity is the most.
Do you agree? Do you agree? Do you agree that there is no Islam without the Sharia? Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean the Sharia would be include the Quran and everything. anything
Sure.
that God has
But there is
said
no Islam without the Sharia. You agree?
Yeah.
In other words, until we have Sharia in the UK, you're not practicing Islam. You agree with that?
But we're not about forcing Sharia.
That's not the question. Until you have Sharia in the UK, you are not practicing Islam. Do you agree?
Oh no, that's not part of our. No, that's not what we believe.
So if I showed you, what would you do?
That's not our.
So if I showed you,
Yeah,
if I showed you where the Quran says that without Sharia,
Yeah, that's not. You can't.
so let me.
So can I clarify before you read it? You're saying that as a Muslim, I have to believe that as long as I live here in the UK, I'm not a practicing Muslim.
That's right.
No, that's not.
So let me show you. Surah 4, Ayah 59 and 65. Yeah. Surah 4, Ayah 59 and 65. Let's get the ayahs and let's read. Surah 4.
Christians beat up your wife. Exactly. Answer that first.
You're thinking about your Muslim neighbor, sir. Don't be confused. Too much of Quran and too much of your feasting is making you be confused. Don't be confused.
So by right, they should be moving forward to the gospel. If the people don't read the gospel, Christ will kill him in front of me. That's the irony.
Surah 4, Ayah 59.
O you who have believed, obey Allah and obey the messenger and those in authority among you. And if you disagree over anything referred to Allah and the messenger, if you should believe in Allah on the last day, that is the best way and best end result.
You see, so in other words, if you want to be a Muslim, you have to obey Allah and obey the messenger and those in authority among you, i.e. Muslims who are in authority. How do you obey the messenger today?
Today you were trying to follow the Quran because obviously we believe that he helped bring that to us because Allah revealed it through to him, and then you would also believe that you try to follow his sunnah.
In other words, while being in the UK, you have to follow. You, as a Muslim, have to follow the Sharia.
Yeah,
You have to.
you have to follow the Sharia. As much as you're allowed. I mean,
No. Does it say as much as you're allowed?
No, but we also because we also have to follow. If we're in a land that's not Muslim, we have to follow the law.
Where
there.
does the Quran say?
But that's part of our belief in the Sunnah.
Listen,
Our
one-
judicial
one-
system
one-
is a Sharia.
Don't shout from behind,
You
please.
can't
Please,
hear the law.
please don't shout, please. Your Muslim brother is speaking. Please don't
Rule of
shout.
law.
What
In
do we read
England,
here?
Sharia.
Obey Allah and obey the messenger and those in authority among you. So I completely understand
Even
that the
Jesus obeyed the
Quran.
Pharisees, telling
Excuse me,
us
sir.
that
Just stay quiet, please. So the Quran clearly says that you have to follow Sharia. That is clear.
Yes.
Where do you get the idea in the Quran that you can contradict the Sharia?
in the Quran.
Of course, the Quran trumps over everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it's the most.
What's the point?
Yeah, yeah. So if the Quran says obey Allah and the Messenger and those who are in authority among you, you have to find something else in the Quran
can't say that.
at best to contradict that, to say that you can live in the UK happily with the UK's criminal and civil law. Which you cannot, because the Quran says you have to have the Sharia. If you think that is not the case, please show me where in the Quran you have the
There's
alternative.
nothing I can show you in the Quran that's going to be able to say that if you're in the UK, if you don't follow only the UK laws, then
Exactly,
you're
that's the
not
first
a
law of
Muslim.
the land, you
As
crazy
we
man.
know as Muslims, if we're in other lands,
Yeah.
then all the best thing that we can do is share the message that God is
Where?
one, and invite
My
the
dear
Tawheed.
friend, what's your name?
My name is D'Angelo.
D'Angelo, I am Arul. I am going by details in the Quran. Let me finish. I am going by details in the Quran. You are going by ideas. Let me finish.
Can you
You're
read
going by
English?
ideas. I don't know where you're getting that from. Let me repeat the question to you. I am saying the Quran is clear. Where it doesn't matter where you live. The Quran isn't saying where you live. Wherever you live, remember.
Sharia.
Let me finish.
Implement Sharia
Let me
for the
finish.
whole
didn't say
Let me
that. I
finish.
didn't say
Exactly. Wherever you live.
Follow the rule of
Was
the
the
land.
surah, was surah 4,
Crazy
one
man.
second, was surah 4 written for all time? Is the Quran for all
The rule of the
time?
land is
All Quran is written for all time. And surah 4, ayah 59 says that you as a Muslim has to obey Allah and the Messenger and those who are in authority among you, i.e. among Muslims. And therefore the Quran is clear that you have to follow the Sharia wherever you live. The Quran is clear. If you want, let me finish. If you are going to say that is not the case, actually in the UK you can follow the UK's law. Show me where the Quran says
in the
that.
Quran, in the Quran, hold on. In the Quran, it does say Muslims, Christians, Jews come together to do good.
Where?
Sorry,
Sharia. I'm
Now,
talking about the legal
you
system.
said, where can I take my
Legal system.
perception that if I'm living in the UK, that I should still follow
UK's law. UK's law.
At the end of the day,
What in the Quran tells you some other legal system, such as the UK's law, civil or criminal, is permissible for you above and beyond Sharia. Where in the Quran do you get the idea? Clearly, Sharia is what is advised to
Sharia
you.
is what we try to follow.
Good. Even in the UK.
Even in the UK.
Good. Did you hear that, my friends? Please don't come near me. You're touching me. You're coming near me. Don't come, please. If you're desperate for a blue break, please go somewhere else. Not here.
Because they said it's a Christian country.
Can you see the desperation, my dear
I'm not sure that
friends?
he's a moron, they have no sense.
So you agree?
it's joke.
Even in the UK, Sharia is what you need to follow. You agree?
I need to follow. So you're saying, because you do understand not drinking alcohol is Sharia, right?
Forget about alcohol.
But that's Sharia.
Excuse me, sir.
That's Sharia, sir.
No.
Is that part of Sharia?
Excuse me, sir. Excuse
Bro,
me, sir.
you know why you don't want to read this? Because I'm sure that he doesn't know nothing about
Give me is confused. Don't listen to him.
He said, no, they tell us it's a Christian country, read this for him. It's a Christian country, read this for him.
If you listen to him,
What Allah has revealed in the gospel.
where does
You don't understand what you
where does it?
read our Lord for him, brother.
Don't shout. Don't be angry. Don't shout. If you please give me my space, please give me my space.
What is Sharia?
No,
Brother,
one second.
what is Sharia? Brother,
Sharia
Brother, he has to go.
is all of
just
the.
read this, he doesn't know what Sharia, he can't be explained to you.
Excuse me. Are you going to listen?
I'm
Is he going to let
Read
you
it for him, brother, read it
answer?
for him.
Or does he
You
think
want
you are
to
a fool?
You want to answer by read something
Do
for
you think he is a fool?
It's answer, so shut this one.
Can he answer?
Can
Can he answer? Yeah, if you please quiet down and go behind.
Stand here.
If you stand in the queue,
I'ma stand
thank you very
here.
much. Yeah, please.
Let him
No, bro.
So
read
far,
off,
But ask him, what is the Sharia, sir?
one second. So far, we agree.
What is the Sharia?
So far,
We haven't agreed.
once. So far, we read
Sharia doesn't mean law, they're ignorant.
Ayah 59.
They have democratic Sharia.
Surah 4, Ayah
Democratic
59
law.
is
It's mean law in
clear
English.
that you as a Muslim have to follow the Sharia,
what is Sharia?
administered by Muslims
What is Sharia?
wherever you live.
What is Sharia?
The entire Islamic jurisprudence is Sharia.
So like no alcohol, no pork, you know, respect your parents.
So in other words, okay, let me ask you a simple
No
question.
cursing prophets.
Wait, wait. Excuse me.
Jesus.
Excuse me. Are you saying I don't drink alcohol? I don't.
So you're following
Wait, excuse me. Wait a second. I don't drink alcohol.
as you shouldn't.
Can I finish? Because of my preference, I don't drink alcohol. Are you saying I follow all of Sharia?
Of course that you don't follow Sharia.
So don't talk about alcohol. I am talking about all of Sharia. Is Sharia, excuse me, sir. Listen to me.
You're not letting me talk.
You asked
Come on, everyone can see that here.
Ask.
I said, I'm asking you, what is Sharia according to you?
Sure. Listen to what the gentleman is asking, and I'm going to respond again. And according to, I'm sure he'll agree with the response. And I would like him to stick to the definition as we would agree soon through the rest of the conversation. What is the question he's asking? He's asking, what is Sharia? Sharia is all of Islamic jurisprudence. Not one little portion, don't wear sandals, clean your bummy, not one little part here, one little part there, but everything put together. If you follow all of it, you have Sharia. If you don't follow all of it, you do not have Sharia. No. Do we agree?
No. Hold on, no.
Do we agree?
If we don't follow the Sharia, then we're not. Sorry, I didn't get this.
Yeah, he's not listening. Again,
No,
please
I'm
listen
listening.
to me. I am not. He complains later.
Sir,
I
you
mentioned
don't have
this
to
already.
yell.
One second.
Everyone's right here.
Everyone is here. You are the only one. Please listen. I'm making this point the third time right now. The third time. My dear friends, what is Sharia that you are supposed to follow? Listen to me. What is Sharia that you are supposed to follow according to Surah 4, Ayah 59 and Ayah 65? What is the Sharia that you are supposed to follow? All of Islamic jurisprudence administered by your Islamic clergy. That is what Sharia is. Even if I take all of your jurisprudence and I administer that as a Christian, you won't agree, you won't like. What is Sharia? All of Islamic jurisprudence administered by Islamic clergy. Do we agree or not?
Give examples of
No. Do we agree or not? Are you scared?
Are you scared?
Okay.
Can you give
Is
examples?
there any Muslim who disagrees? Is there any Muslim who disagrees with my definition of Sharia?
Listen, I disagree with it.
Please let me know. What is Sharia then?
Bro, one second. Sharia by itself just mean law. That's all it
law.
means. That's all it means.
Yeah, I understand. But clearly UK law isn't Sharia. What is Islamic Sharia?
No, you're correct when you say Islamic Sharia. Islamic Sharia is Islamic law that revealed by Allah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
What is Islamic law? Please now go on.
Islamic law is a commandment, whatever revealed by Allah to the
You see,
Muslims.
whatever, i.e. all of
are
it.
you listening?
Is that all of it
Are you listening?
or some of
Are
it?
you talking? Are you listen?
Look, I have listened for too long. Rambling on too long. So listen to me. Is Sharia all of the Islamic law
Are you telling us to go
or
home?
some of the Islamic law?
Just get to it. Are you telling us to go home if there's no Sharia in the UK? Is that what
I
you're
am not saying anything, my dear friends. I am asking you to leave Islam. That's what I'm going to ask you as my fellow human beings, as my precious fellow human beings. One second, let me finish. I am a Christian. My precious Lord loves, asks me, commands me even to love whoever considers themselves even to be my enemies.
Lie.
That's how wonderful
Lie.
my Jesus Christ is.
Lie. Look at
Islam, on the other hand, is so
we
horrible,
oppose that.
and that
We
is
can't be a
why,
yes man, we say
and
no.
that is why I am even bringing up this point here.
challenge that?
So let me ask you
Can we challenge
again:
the part about the Bible?
do we agree?
Can we
It's
challenge
very,
the part? We don't-
excuse me,
we are
sir.
yes
One
man.
second. It's very easy to
Bible
quick.
doesn't say
Wow,
that.
wow.
Bible
It's
keep
very,
telling me.
it's very easy to quickly agree
bro, let-
that the
Tell me what the
Islamic
challenge is, part-
Sharia. What is the Islamic
Don't cut your
Sharia?
narrative, bro, and keep speaking.
One second. What is the Islamic Sharia?
He said
Surah
it's
4.
religion.
One
That's
second.
That's not what you showed me.
Surah 4, Ayah 59. What does it
Bro,
say?
we're not indifferent all the time. Tell him what his religion.
What does 59 say?
What he's saying.
What does it say?
Does it say Sharia?
Can you read? What does it say?
It says, "Oh, you have believed, obey Allah and obey the messenger and those in authority among you."
Yeah, you see, obey Allah and obey the messenger and those in authority among you.
So I respect my mother. So I don't drink alcohol. So I don't eat pork. So I try to eat good food. So I try to be nice to people. I try to give sadaqah, which is charity. I try to every year give 2.5% of my wealth to those who need
Try to
it.
put things there that's not there.
What else?
Is
I try to
that
go to
all-
Hajj if it's possible.
Is that all of Sharia or
Of
not?
course, that's not all of Sharia. There's so much.
Okay,
Because we
let
believe
me
the
ask
Quran
you a
is
simple
encompassing.
question. My dear friend, because you're too confused, let me try and bring someone else. Louis is a wonderful man. He's a neutral man. Let me ask you, Louis, when you hear the word, please listen, please. No, he is a wonderful man. He's not a Muslim. No, he's not. He's a journalist. He's a neutral journalist.
You don't want to talk to
Louis, what is the UK law? Is it a portion of it or all of it?
It's the UK law is the UK law.
The entirety of it. If you just take a little portion of it, it's not called the UK law anymore. It isn't. If you say, look, I'm following the UK law just because I clean up my body every day. That isn't clearly UK law.
If I fall apart, I don't fall apart.
These guys know where the conclusion would take them to, and they're terrified. The very simple point is, the Quran says, the conclusion is,
nonsense.
okay, the conclusion is simple.
It's the article.
You are not a Muslim until you have Sharia. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't push me. You are the one who is in my face. If you want to lose weight, stay away. If you're too confused, take your pills. Speak to your adults. Speak to your handlers. You are in my personal space. You are harassing me right now. Because you were there. You are coming into my space. You have come into my space.
I was standing there.
I am moved away from you multiple times. I am harassed right now by you.
I don't care about people. I'm telling like it.
I am harassed by you right now.
Don't put your hand in my face.
I am harassed by you right
When you put it on
now.
my face, I tell you, don't do
I'm
it.
harassed by you right
Call the
now.
police like a chicken.
You are legally against.
You are wrong to put your hand in my face. I'm
You are
telling you, don't do
harassing
it
me
again.
right now.
I'm telling you, don't put your hand in my face again next
You are
time.
harassing me
I'm
right
telling
now.
you,
I'm
don't put your
asking
hand in my
you
face. I'm
nicely
asking you
to
nicely.
move away from
Don't
my
put your hand in my
personal
face. Your hand in my face
because
again.
you moved
I'm
into
telling
my
you, I
personal
wasn't there, but
space.
your hand was in my face.
You moved
keep
away.
putting it in my face like that.
You
Don't
are
do that.
following me like a chicken.
I was
Stay away.
You know me, bro.
Stay.
Nothing is different.
Yeah, I know you as a violent man.
Yo, listen what I said to you.
You are kicking off private property.
next time, too.
You are kicking the
I'm a question
private
next time.
property. Stay away.
I'm telling you, don't put your hand in your face.
I've already moved away from you
Don't put your hand in
multiple
my, don't put
times.
your hand in my face next time.
Stay away.
Do you hear me? Are we clear?
Stay
Are we
away.
clear in
You
Dubai?
are into my personal space.
No, you don't like
You are
enemy first, no.
harassing me
Just like you
like
did a
a
while ago, just like
typical,
you did. Just like you did.
typical,
Just like typical.
unstable
Come on, chicken.
Muslim.
Come on.
Stay away.
Leave.
A
no, I'm
typical,
telling-
unstable
Same thing
Muslim.
you did.
Stay
You see,
away.
don't put your hand in my face.
Stay
I'm warning
away.
you. If you put your hand in my face,
Stay
you get the
away.
same treatment.
Stay away.
Same treatment you get.
Excuse me, sir.
Same
You
treatment you
might
get.
be mentally ill. I'm harassed by you.
You've been harassing me.
You
Put your hand
are
in my face.
harassing me.
Don't put your hand in my face.
Stay
I'm warning
away.
you. Clearly, I'm warning you.
I did not
I'm
come
warning
into
you.
my space.
You put
Come
your
into your
hand in
space.
your face.
Stay away.
I'm warning you.
Stay
You bring the police
away.
up, you bring the police up.
I could not care less about a lunatic.
I
Stay
couldn't care, but
away.
I'm telling you.
You are harassing me.
You can say whatever you want.
Causing me deep
Say whatever you want.
distress
Don't
right
put your
now.
hand in my face.
Stay
Put
away.
your hand in my face.
You are causing
Next time you do
deep
that, you're gonna lose that
distress.
Don't put
Stay
your hand in my
away.
face. I'm warning you.
Stay
Don't put your hand in my face
away.
next time. Don't put your
Stay
hand in my face.
away.
Don't put your hand in my face.
Stay
Don't put your hand in my
away.
face.
Arul's gonna
Don't put your hand in my face.
Move
Leave him.
into
Don't
my
put your hand in my face.
personal
No,
space.
I was standing
You're
there.
harassing
You can't keep going in my
me.
face.
Stay
I don't like it.
away.
Don't do that.
Arul.
Do not put your hand
You're
in my face.
causing deep
Don't put your hand in my
distress.
face.
Stay
Don't put your hand in my
away.
face.
Abdullah, you
Stay
got
Don't put your hand in my face.
away.
Don't put your hand in my face.
You're
Move.
causing me
Move.
deep
Wait for them.
distress.
Move. Wait for them.
Stay away.
Move. Wait for them.
You are
Move.
repeatedly
Move.
intimidating me.
Move.
Persistently
Move.
harassing me.
Intimidating
For
chicken.
the last 20 minutes,
Move.
you're following me. You might be a homosexual.
Move. I
You
don't care
might
what
be
I say.
mentally ill.
Don't put your hand in
You
my
might
face.
have escaped
Don't
from
put your
an
hand in my face
asylum.
next time, I'm telling
But
you.
regardless,
Do not put your hand in my
your
face next time.
activity
Simple warning.
is
Abdullah, you got the message. You got the
Don't put
message.
it in my face.
harassing me.
Simple warning. You put put your hand in my face and put my hands in
You
your
are
face.
harassing me. I am asking you to stay away.
I know I'm doing.
All right.
You put your hand in my
My
face
dear
and put my hands in
friends.
your face.
Ah, yeah, yo. Stay away. Stay away. Thank you.
I
All
follow
right.
2 for 2.
What did I say so
Bible
far?
teaching.
Yeah, I know.
Bible teaching.
I know you are a lunatic.
2 for 2.
Don't touch me.
Don't put your hand in my face next time. I'm
Don't
warning you.
touch me.
Don't put your hand in my face
Look,
next time.
I am not interested.
Don't
I
put your
don't
hand
know
in my
which
face.
lunatic
All right.
asylum you
I'll give
belong
him-
to.
I'll give him
Not
back.
interested.
I'll give him back.
Stay away. Thank you very
I'll
much.
give him my back. What are you gonna do?
Sure, thank you very much. I normally run away from a lunatic. If you're a lunatic, I'll move away from a lunatic. Don't come here again. Don't come into my personal space again. It's very simple. You might be a Muslim, go to a masjid, go into your toilet in your masjid and try all your tricks. Don't come to a public place. Don't do that. All right. My dear precious friends, what have I said so far? 2 important things. Number 1, Islam is deeply seditious because of 2 important reasons I've given so far. Reason number 1, Islam demands the entirety of the Islamic law in our nation over and above any law that we have in our nation. This is seditious, especially because the Islamic law contradicts the British law in multiple different ways and endangers the life of Jews and Christians. So my dear friends, reason number 1 that Islamic seditious is because of the parallel judiciary. Reason number 2 for Islam being seditious is the parallel standing army. How many of you, my dear friends, understand that of course in the UK, apart from our British army and any other allies that we might host through an agreement, we also have a standing Islamic army formed by all able-bodied Muslim men who can think and plan and strategize properly. Where do we find this idea? If you are a Muslim, please come and contradict me, challenge me.
My friend,
One second.
believe what they like. Everybody's free.
Where do we find that Islam has a standing army, parallel standing army in the UK? Well, let me read to you. Surah 4, Ayah 95 and Surah 4, Ayah 98. Surah 4, Surah An-Nisa, Ayah 95 and 98. Ayahs 95 and 98. What do they say? Surah 4, Ayah 94. Thank you. Surah 4, Ayah 94. This is how it begins. O you who have believed, i.e. Muslims. O you who have believed, i.e. Muslims. When you go forth in the cause of Allah, investigate and do not say to one who gives you peace, you are not a believer. And then it talks about fighting. Surah 4, Ayah 95. Not equal are those believers remaining other than the disabled and the mujahideen in the cause of Allah with their wealth and their lives. My dear friends, Islam is clear that according to Islam, there is no one who is equal to those who are the mujahideen. Mujahideen, unless of course, for the simple excuse that you are disabled. So, not equal are those believers remaining other than the disabled and the mujahideen in the cause of Allah with their wealth and their lives. Allah has preferred the mujahideen through their wealth and their lives over those who remain. So what does Allah prefer? Those who are the mujahideens, those who are the fighters, there is only one other excuse apart from fighting. If you're not going to fight, there is only one excuse specified here, and that is if you are disabled. If you are disabled. So every able-bodied Muslim is a fighter, including all those who live in our nation today. And so, my dear friends, let me make this clear. The point is very clear. Today, we have a standing Islamic army in our nation. And our nation is sleeping, not knowing the fact that we have a force competing with the British Army and its allies. It's a very dangerous place to be in. Absolutely dangerous place to be in.